The news broke with a jolt that rippled far beyond the walls of the Fulton County Jail, sending fans, critics, and onlookers scrambling for answers. A message had reportedly been sent from behind bars, a message carrying the unmistakable tone of urgency and frustration, a message allegedly directed straight at rapper and entrepreneur T.I. from his son, King Harris. It was the kind of unexpected twist that forces the public to pause, rewind, and look closer at a story already steeped in controversy. As the details emerged, the situation appeared far more intense than anyone initially imagined. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. According to early reports circulating online, King Harris, currently serving time after a recent string of high-profile incidents and run-ins with law enforcement, managed to communicate a warning or plea to his father. While the specifics remain clouded in speculation, those close to the situation describe the message as concerning and deeply emotional. Some claim it reflects anger, others say fear, and still others believe it is a raw attempt to reclaim control over a narrative that has spiraled far from King's grasp. What is clear is that this message has sparked a wave of discussion about his relationship with T.I., a dynamic that has long captivated the public eye for its mixture of discipline, tension, and tough love. In recent months, King has been at the center of numerous viral moments, most of them involving heated arguments, late-night confrontations, or declarations about wanting to prove himself independently of his family's legacy. His bold personality and unfiltered remarks have made him a magnet for headlines. Yet, this latest development stands apart, because it appears to peel back the loud exterior and reveal a quieter, more vulnerable side. Sources familiar with the situation suggest that King's message hints at frustration with his current circumstances and with the way his actions have been portrayed to the public. Some insiders go further, suggesting that he feels abandoned, misunderstood, or even targeted inside the facility. Meanwhile, T.I. has maintained a largely composed public posture. Known for navigating high-pressure situations with a blend of intellect and calm, he has addressed his son's behavior in interviews, social media posts, and public appearances. His stance has consistently emphasized accountability, maturity, and the need for King to understand the consequences of his choices. However, those who follow the family closely know that the dynamic is far more complicated behind the scenes. Private family matters have occasionally spilled into the public sphere, revealing deeper struggles over identity, independence, and the heavy expectations placed on children of celebrities. This new message, whatever its full content may be, has now thrust those family tensions back into the spotlight. Observers are asking whether it signals a turning point in King's personal journey or an escalation of the friction that has simmered for months. There are also questions surrounding how the message managed to leave the facility, whether it was officially sanctioned or creatively delivered through less conventional channels. The lack of clarity has only added fuel to growing speculation online, with countless theories circulating across social media. Outside the jail, public reaction has been swift and divided. Some express sympathy, arguing that King is young and navigating pressures few people his age will ever understand. Others take a harsher stance, insisting that consequences are long overdue after a series of reckless decisions. Still, there is an overarching sense of concern, particularly from those who believe the situation could either become a transformative wake-up call or a deeper descent if not handled carefully. Many point out the unique challenges celebrity families face, where every misstep becomes a headline and every private struggle becomes public commentary. The Harris family has experienced their share of public trials, but this particular moment feels different. It arrives at a time when social media magnifies every word, every expression, every rumor. It arrives when King is no longer a child shielded from criticism but an adult facing genuine legal consequences. And it arrives when the expectations placed on him collide with the reality of what he is currently enduring behind bars. Even those who have been critical in the past are now watching closely, waiting for the next update, the next statement, the next development that might reveal more about what King truly intended with his message. For T.I., the situation presents an emotional and parental challenge unlike any other. As a father, he has spent years attempting to guide and discipline his children while also allowing them space to grow and make their own decisions. Now he is confronted with a moment where those decisions carry heavy consequences, and where the call for guidance may be coming from a place of genuine distress. Whether the message is interpreted as a cry for help, a declaration of defiance, or something in between, it clearly underscores that King's current reality has shaken him in ways the public has not previously seen. As the story continues to unfold, experts in family dynamics and criminal justice have weighed in, noting that moments like this can either fracture relationships or strengthen them. Some point out that incarceration often forces young adults to confront themselves, their mistakes, their influences, and their priorities. Others caution that without proper support, the environment can harden attitudes and fuel resentment. The direction the situation takes may ultimately depend on how communication between King and his family evolves in the coming days and weeks. For now, the public is left with a gripping narrative filled with unanswered questions. What exactly did King say? What prompted the message at this particular moment? How is T.I. responding privately? And perhaps most importantly, what will this mean for King's future once he leaves the facility? These questions continue to generate widespread discussion as viewers await official statements or updates from the family. This story is still developing, and the next chapter could bring clarity, conflict, or an unexpected shift in direction. As more details emerge, one thing remains certain: the world is watching the Harris family more closely than ever. If you want to stay informed as this situation unfolds, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join the conversation in the comments below. Your voice helps shape the discussion, and there is much more to come as we continue to follow this story.